So today we're going to be talking about Ahhotep. Ahhotep is the 4-star mummy queen from season 5. Ahhotep is also a rogue hero from the Moon family. Today we're going to talk about her stats, her special skills, her passive bonus, family bonus, and finally a suggestion of where to put emblems on Ahhotep. Let's start with her stats. Fully leveled up without emblems, she has 692 on attack, 658 on defense, and 1232 on HP. At time of recording, there are 22 4-star dark heroes. Ahhotep ranks at 11th out of 22 on attack, 10th out of 22 on defense, and 10th out of 22 on HP. So that time in a tomb has really balanced Ahhotep out. She's probably the most balanced character I've reviewed for quite some time. Ahhotep's special skill is Mummy Slash. It is 340% damage hit to the target with minor damage to nearby enemies. I refer to this special skill as a hit 1 major, hit 2 minor. The second part of Mummy Slash is a potential mana bonus. If the central target from that hit survives the damage from Ahhotep, an ailment is put on that enemy. If that target is killed in the next 3 turns, all allies get plus 20% mana. We will come back to this mana part of this special skill later because that is a very nice skill to have. Let's go back for a moment and compare the damage from the 1 major, hit 2 minor skill. It is, at time of recording, the hardest hitting, but there are only 2 other options in 4-star dark. You can see that power comparison in the table on the right. Ahhotep is part of the Moon family. This means she has a 50 to 75% chance, depending if there is another unique member of the Moon family in the team, of causing minus 24% defensive down and 146 water damage for 2 turns to any enemy who casts a special skill on Ahhotep. The Moon family special skill goes up to 75% or 100% chance if the enemy's special skill defeats Ahhotep, but it's the passive skill I like a lot. It's a 60% chance to perform the following actions when this character casts her special skill. So 60% of the time that Ahhotep fires her special skill, she'll be dealing 70% damage to all enemies. But here's my favourite bit. Ahhotep has a 60% chance of dispelling the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. So if you are running Ahhotep with 2 other dispellers, you basically have 2.6 dispellers in your team, if only for the latest dispellable buff. This will be very handy for the buff booster tournaments and targeting those taunters or dodgers. So I can see good synergy with other dark 4-star dispellers such as Costume Sabina and the 4-star dark ninja Amatrine. So let's now go back to the second part of that special skill, Mummy Slash. Specifically the bit that reads, if the target is defeated in the next 3 turns, all casters' allies get plus 20% mana. So to clarify, you don't get that plus 20% mana if you kill the opponent with Ahhotep's special skill. The target of the special skill gets an ailment symbol for 3 turns. Basically, it looks like a red circular crosshair target with a mana symbol in the middle. I've even built a little mock-up for you on the right hand side of the screen. Of course, then you have 3 turns to kill that enemy to get that plus 20% mana for all allies. So I like to think of this skill as a fun little mini game within a game. I suggest pairing Ahhotep with at least 1 other sniper and having a 1-2 punch combo. Ahhotep's skill going first, trying to get the HP of your enemy down as low as it can go without killing that enemy, and then following up immediately with the hit from your other sniper to kill your enemy and gain that 20% mana. So with that in mind, let's discuss where to put emblems on Ahhotep. If you go down the attack pathway with Ahhotep, that's anywhere with pathways that include sword symbols, you get to 802 on attack, 710 on defense, and 1304 on HP. Whereas if you go down the shield pathway, that's any pathway that contains a shield, you will get to 742 on attack, 767 on defense, and 1376 on HP. So which way would I recommend for Ahhotep in terms of pathway? I would say that going down the sword pathway is your best bet for 4-star events and tournaments. As in most 4-star events and certainly tournaments, it doesn't matter as much how much damage you're getting back from your opponents. Whereas if you're going to use your Ahhotep for regular raids, I would recommend going down the shield pathway because you are going to need to increase that defense for regular raiding. This will allow Ahhotep to stay alive and cast that ailment on a target so someone else can follow up with a snipe to get that plus 20% mana for all of your allies. That's all the time we have to talk about Ahhotep. Please let me know what you think of her in the comments, and please like, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.